Welcome back to another episode of Kush&Konvos. And man, I got some great people on this motherfucker today. You know what I'm saying? I'm the host of Chef, so you know how it goes with me. I'm gonna probably one up in a minute and we can talk to these people. So, with that being said, I got Kurt McGirt, you know, he can find his whole favorite in this motherfucker. I gotta go way, way back and you know what I'm saying, fuck with my nigga Keys. And you don't know what that is, if y'all go back enough, you'll know Pimpin' Keys. That's the Keys.
Keys.
And then we got Keys. Youngest part of town in Dallas. He genius in the building.
Yes,
I appreciate y'all boys for stopping through fucking with me for the one time.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
How everybody day been going?
It's smooth, man. I'm here, love you.
And if y'all don't know, I mean, y'all don't know who each other is. I know these two probably know who the fuck each other is.
Oh, yeah.
But, I mean, if you don't know who these people is, this dude right here was, you say the damn, I would say damn the originator of most of the North Dallas shit that popped off back then.
I'm not gonna take the title of originator.
Well, I ain't gonna say originator, but like you was back there when one of all the shit was, yeah, you know when the Staples was put down there. You know what I'm saying? You was, I mean,
yeah. I came to Dallas in early 2000, right? I grew up in the H. I was out there with Screw and SUC and all them boys. And after he passed away, I went to Austin for a little bit. Me and SUC did some work on some albums that came out after he passed. As the World Turns Slow, Unconditional Love. You know, those were projects that we got clearance on tracks. But after that, yeah, we came out here to Dallas and I got in with Stony Crook and all them boys and started trying to help Dallas more like that. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it was fun though. But yeah, I would definitely say that for sure.
He was a Spaniard. And we're gonna swing back to this side, you know, this hot dog flavor right here.
Nah, man.
Let these folks know about what last couple times you heard as an artist. Let these folks know about your background as far as producing.
Man, it's crazy. I actually was like riding today just thinking like, cause I get a lot of times people tell me I'm too humble, and it's just me. I don't because I still haven't got where I want to get. So and sometimes I see people who have done, in my opinion, minuscule things that I don't, you know, and they feel like they up on this pedestal, and it's kind of like, bro, like
bring it down a notch.
I done done way more than you, you know, like ain't even up to city type shit, and you know what I'm saying. So I'm like, man, I still got work to do, and I never want to get comfortable. Kind of like never satisfied, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm never satisfied. I ain't gonna say never satisfied. I do get satisfaction out of it, but you know, I mean, I've worked with most of the artists in Dallas that's doing their thing. I've done stuff with Dolph, Ace Hood back in the Gap, OJ the Man, Big Boogie. It's like I do stuff with people and I don't even like be remembering half of it. I'm like, damn, I did work. But I was I was like literally going through like today. I was like, damn, because
I work with some niggas.
Yeah,
that's a lot of work.
But there was a dude that asked me like, so you be working with rappers? And I kind of was like, I be chilling, like, you know, I just do my own thing. And I totally forgot to like, because I don't want to just be named, just drag name drop. And it was like, but I have, but you know, I ain't want a Grammy or nothing from it. Like, it was a cool record we did, and I'm still trying to get to the next record, you know? So when I have that one that gets me the Grammy, then I might pop my shit.
Okay. I say something now, man. You know, I that bitch on the wall.
Yeah. But for now, it's like, you know, working with everybody is cool. Having the credits is cool, but I'm still in the grind mode, you know. So I just take it for what it is, man.
All right, genius. Shit, if we speak,
that's how we find out the studio when people come to the studio like book a session, like what all artists you worked with, you know, what's the biggest artists you worked with. Like, so I worked with Ralph 49 last year. That was like just in the moment deal. But like I worked with a lot of artists in Dallas because I'm in the studio all the time. And it's a blessing. Really.
How long you been engineering?
8 years, 9 years.
Dope.
Yeah.
I've been about 10 years into it.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's your show, but if you don't mind me asking, where you record? I mean, where you engineering?
I'm in Garland, Audio Heaven.
Okay. Yeah. I feel like I literally just saw that too. I think I clicked on your Instagram and saw you was over there. Okay, yeah. Yeah, they good people over there too.
Yeah, I've been there for like 2 years. It's my first like real, I would say first real studio experience, but it's like my first time being in a studio. I've been there for going on 2 years in October. Prior to that, I was more like record at the house or pulling up on anyone, go to Airbnb, hotel, take all my equipment, go. Being able to get to the studio and like fully lock in, I was able to find my sound and expand upon that. But I'm a workhorse. I'm staying there. I'm in there every day. I'm just left from there. I'm gonna be back there tonight.
Yeah.
But also I feel like doing that, I like honed in on this craft, on this sound, and I'm just expanding upon it.
I love that. I love that.
I'm glad you said that, like, you know, that sound that you have. And actually, I got a question too. So, like, you say when you got to the Audio Heaven, you found out what your sound was.
Yeah.
How difficult was it to actually find that sound for you?
So the difficulty level is more so. I would say it was a difficulty with it is more so patience. There's a lot of patience and working with a lot of different people because I feel like as an engineer, they're kind of the missing key in a lot of elements, and I feel like the engineer is able to like lock in with the artist to really hone in and get that sound together. And so when I got to audio, prior to being at Audio Heaven, I had a good like mobile preset. So I could go anywhere and have a good sound recording. But going to the studio, I was able to really like work with every artist that's coming in to the studio and be more personalized with them and help them craft their sound. Get to the point of having my sound. I'm now locked in trying to help every artist get their own sound, so they're not like, I want to sound like such and such, or oh, you sound like such and such.
Yeah, because it's a lot of that now. Like, everybody kind of, you know, hey, man, I want to do that what that nigga did because it's popping right now. Can you do me something like this? Well, you don't want to sound like yourself, fam?
It's always been like that.
Yeah.
It's always been like that. Yeah, I kind of prided myself back in the day in trying to do that per artist, but it's going to continue easy to copycat, right? And one is never cash out. It ain't one type of cash out.
It's
One
20
is
of them.
never enough. You know what I mean?
Never
So
enough.
as long as they don't accept it and a person can eat off of it, somebody gonna do it. However, in my opinion, that's what creates you one hit wonder. That's really not your sound.
That's not
And
your
you didn't
sound.
create that, you copied that. Right? And by doing that, you end up with that one song, this jamming, but nobody ever hear from you again because that vibe that you was in when you wrote that song, when you was listening to this music over here that put you on that vibe, never crosses your mind again because that ain't really who you are as a person.
Because you're not on that vibe.
Not on that vibe.
You
You was
did-
on his vibe.
Or
You did that
really like
because of-
creating your own sound. Like
Yeah.
I feel like as an artist, when you find your own sound, that's a confidence ground too. But it's not just being in the studio once a week or like getting to the studio one time and then you're not in the studio ever again for months.
Yeah.
It's not even just being in the studio. It's artists. It's just like being an athlete. An athlete ain't just going to the gym to work out. They're working on
That's
everything.
right. That's right.
They're gonna go pick up a ball and go to an outdoor court and go shoot around. That's an artist. That's freestyle.
And
An
every
artist
one of
is
them gonna hit their
freestyle.
little, every one of them gonna hit their little latch where that's him.
Yeah.
And he gonna be able to just ball out every time,
Yeah.
no matter what he's doing. You gonna lock in with your producer. Y'all gonna create a sound. And once that's done, every time that producer make you a track, it's gonna be a hit.
And the synergy is going to flow. Like we are in the studio working. I work with quite a few different artists right now, but with all of them, like I don't carry any of the same type of routines in every session. Every session is different. Like I know how to
The
like lock in with them.
Yeah.
They want to punch in. One they want to record a one take all the way through. One they want to record them, hear themselves. When I record somebody, they just record music the whole time.
Yeah.
But it's just like
every artist has a different thing.
yeah, I'm definitely like open to artists and how they want to work. I'm not gonna be the ones in the studio more so like the boxed in environment where it's gotta be do it this way, this way, this way. Place where artists kind of hit a ceiling. Then that's where they kind of feel either like they're like losing it in that moment or just flustered. That's just there's no open creativity.
How you feel about that, Kurt?
Man. So two things, like to carry on from what he said, like because some engineers do that, like they have their way and that's it. Like you're recording my way, you're recording my program, you're recording my plugins, you're recording everything my way, and that artist will get to the point where it's like I'm going somewhere else, bro. And you'll lose the client fast, you know what I mean? Because you stuck in your ways, and there's some engineers. Not even just in the city, but there's engineers just in general that are stuck in their ways that, you know, like, well, I did this way, and music was the best in this era, so we're doing it this. And it's like, bro, music evolves, bro. You gotta evolve with the time.
Fix it.
Yeah, type shit, you know what I mean? But my thing, like my personal experience, like one of the crazy things is like producer-wise, I get a lot of artists that they ask me, hey Kurt, man, send me some beats. Boom. I send some beats over. Ah man, I wanna fuck with none of that. Send me, you got some more? I need some shit that sound like woo woo woo. Okay, cool. The problem when they tell me I need some shit that sound like woo woo woo, let's say I need some shit that sound like I need some NBA Youngboy type shit. I'm going back to my 2022-23 folder because I was ahead of my time already. And then I look in the email and I already sent you these beats. And then, yeah, that's what I was looking for. Well, like I sent you this long time. I sent you this 3 years ago.
That tells you ahead.
And the music's timeless too. Yeah, you already.
Yeah. Because I'm
confidence is there.
It's bold. Like I try to figure out what's next. You know what I mean? Because it's like you can get in on the wave right now. It's easy, especially with all the loop kits and all this shit. Like, man, it's easy to be in the wave right now. But it takes courage to try to figure out what's next, and also to try to help an artist understand, like, hey, everybody got now. If the artist rolling, you know, like the baby, when the baby hit. You know what I'm saying? Like.
He had that sound.
He had that sound.
Somebody helped him create a sound.
Yeah.
And now he got a sound.
So if you're gonna make 8-9 figures off of your sound, I'm not gonna stop you. No. But if you are still on the come up and you trying to give me some DaBaby type beats when DaBaby already got DaBaby type beats, it's like
and as long as his wave is rolling, he's good.
He's
but
good.
it's gonna come a time where he gonna need somebody to tell him, hey bro, try this one.
Yeah.
Try, and he gonna be wanting to try something new because that's how they're gonna reinvent themselves, right?
I think they're right there at that time now.
I was talking about Mike Fresh today. Y'all know Mike Fresh, right?
Cool.
Mike Fresh is actively right now doing a very great promotional movement for himself, right? What he's done is he's went and told people, hey, y'all already know who I am. Y'all don't even realize that you know who I am, right? I'm Mike Fresh. You might have heard me on this song, Throw That Ass in the Circle, right? You might have heard me on this song, She Bounced When She Walked, right? And now he is no longer just partner that's on the second verse. Now he's Mike Fresh.
Yeah, he stepped into his identity.
Right, because those songs were big, right? But here's what he also did for himself. Y'all ready? He ain't canceled yet. His movement ain't even went nowhere yet. Now everybody looking at him like, I love them songs.
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear what you fin to release because I haven't heard that yet. So it was a genius of a move for him.
Yeah.
Like what he did was very, very genius. Because now he opened a door up for himself. And he has the opportunity to come to a curtain and say, hey, let's create a new Dallas dance sound. because they waiting on me. I don't want to give them what they've already heard, right? I want to give them something new.
Yeah.
And they waiting on me because I done opened that door.
I done got that buzz.
Just a side note, it gets dangerous when you have like a group of producers, engineers together because we almost have kind of a nerd language that we all understand.
I love it.
We can't really talk about like amongst.
We really love like the nerds of the clique.
Nah, like a motherfucker, we the nerds that hang with all the cool kids.
With all the cool
kids.
Real talk. Crazy and about it gives like engineers and producers. I've been in the room with I had a full producer session. I was an engineer, and I'm like so fascinated. I love producers and I like just the whole process. And then when I got to recording someone, all of them they're like lost, like looking at the screen lost, but they were also like all interested. It's like it's like when we get into the process of engineering, I thought learning both sides was just part of the process. I thought everyone knew it, but definitely
today more than before. As an old head, like I've been in this game for a long time. As y'all know, I talked about Screw when I came in, right?
Yeah.
I've been in the game for a long time.
Legendary though.
And I appreciate that. I just try to do something. I just try to do something I love, right? And I never lost sight of the fact that this was a dream. But I'm a kid that grew up in 3rd Ward in Ridgemont. Houston, Texas. You know what I'm saying? It was a dream. I put car stereos in when I was 17 to help my Jones keep the mortgage paid. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a job already and just grew from that and became an engineer. I wasn't a producer. My mom taught me to play the piano as a kid. You know what I'm saying? But as far as all that, when I wasn't a producer, I got blessed in my endeavors through life, and it just led me here, where I wanted to be. And I was telling him, that's us. I don't know that you create your own reality, or you just following a path that's laid in front of you, however you want to put it. But I always wanted to make music because I came from an age that I saw rap music created. I saw hip hop created for the first time. You know what I mean? I saw people take these songs and turn them into rap songs. I saw when everybody used to like rock. Everybody. Motherfuckers in the projects listen to rock. And
because that was like the happening thing. Like you said, they weren't really a rap group. They were like a rock group.
Run DMC blended with your boy Walk This Way with all of them cats, right? And created something new that opened up the door for rap music and hip hop to be accepted. Rock was already considered the rebellious music, right?
Yeah. Because when they
walk
this way, that was that opening door.
Yeah. Why not blend with them? Then you had the Beastie Boys come behind them, and them boys was a punk rock metal band before they did rap. It just so happened that Run DMC was recording at the same studio they were recording at, and kicked them down that Slow and Low. If y'all don't know about the Beastie Boys, they got a whole song, Slow and Low, that is cooling on the corner on a hot summer day. It's just an 808 running the whole time, right? Boom, 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 boom. Old school beats like Dumb Girl, right? There's just 808s running. A snare and one hi-hat just barely playing, right? And that's what kicked open that door for rap music to be accepted into the mass public. Like, nobody was accepting rap music back then, right? Big Daddy Kane, people like them cats was getting a cold shoulder from everybody, but really some of the coldest rappers to ever be out. You know what I'm saying? Like, Big Daddy Kane, in my opinion, you can take his music right now and put it over a new style beat, that song gonna jump. Because he was talking about exactly what we talking about right now, only it wasn't so vocally accepted. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't talk about, I flipped the key.
Yeah. But that's how it is, like, because we kind of got different eras, you know what I'm saying? So every era, it's almost like the basketball talk of the GOAT with LeBron, Jordan, and Kobe, you know what I mean? So it's like everybody's kind of GOAT, and everybody, what they what they genuinely like was in the era they got to truly experience. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like your era was a little bit before mine. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm hearing like for me personally, it's like I respect a Rock came out, listen to all of them, but it's like I'm more in the Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying, era where it's like that's
I'm a little like that.
see, you know what I'm saying?
See, I was pop.
See, there you go.
I was pop. I was there bringing out like all this shit. That's when I came. To me, that's when I fell in love with music.
Okay.
Yeah. When I started hearing Tupac.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn, like this nigga. And at that point in time, I went from there to No Limit. Because on Southern.
Yeah.
So once I caught on No Limit, it was a whole different vibe.
Yeah.
It's dark.
And then from there, it went to Cash Money.
Yeah.
So I was a Hot Boy fan.
Yeah, the South is honestly just different. Like, we just like that. You know what I'm saying?
It's facts.
So
You know what I'm saying?
we can't necessarily we don't necessarily indulge in the East Coast conversations because it's like y'all got that. We respect y'all lyricists, but while y'all was listening to Biggie and all them, we was listening to Pimp C, B.
We had Pimp C, Bun B, NJG.
Yeah.
You know, Zero. You know.
Zero can be put against any of the New York lyricists, like storytelling, anything.
And see,
But
as a Southerner, like
Fiend can be put against any one of them niggas over there.
and see that like when we talk about that as people from the South, man, them East Coast people,
They were. You out your motherfucking mouth.
We grew up on Scarface. Is who we actually grew up on.
You know what I'm saying?
UGK, Fat Pat, all of them. We grew up on Scarface because that
how old
was
are you? I'm 27.
that was
Okay, so you in the mix. Okay.
that was their
See, I'm 36, so
Yeah.
we almost got it. That's why like it's almost kind of them 10-year gap because it's like you have like the people that kind of got the 80s of the cool Modis and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Real vinyls was still there.
I got that part.
They gonna tell you. Yeah, they gonna bring up a cool Modi. They gonna bring up a LL Cool J.
I'm
into
here
the,
to tell
you know
you
what I'm
about
saying?
it. Absolutely.
I'm-
That's my age.
Even though I'm born in '88, but I grew up in the '90s. But I didn't really get into rap all the way, honestly, until like Kanye, because my background, my dad played nothing but reggae, my mom played nothing but smooth jazz, so I didn't really hear rap in the house, you know what I'm saying? So people used to ask me, I remember this dude tried to check me, like I'm fucking 10, 11, 12 years old. This dude tried to check me, he's like, you know what today is? I was like, no, I'm just trying to go get some candy at home. You don't know what today is? Sir, I just said no. It's Tupac's birthday. Man, I know Tupac, but I don't even. I listen to Bob Marley and between Bob Marley, Boney James, Quincy Jones, you know. So I'm hearing
Different kind of
I'm
music.
hearing musical elements that's different from rap. Now, you know, I heard rap, like we in the radio, we listen to the radio on the way to school and shit like that, but I didn't hear rap. So when I truly fell in love with rap was really when I got in high school, right around 05, 06 with Kanye West. Kanye West really made me want to actually rap because it was something so different from everything else I heard. And I didn't understand the genius of it. I don't even think he understood his genius at the time. But it was something so different. And it made me want to rap, but I didn't realize that Kanye West actually want to produce because the sounds that I was hearing was really what drew me to it. You know what I'm saying? The samples, the selection. I don't know none of this stuff. I haven't done music a day in my life at this point, so I'm not understanding. I'm drawn to the production. I'm not understanding.
You're really not drawn by the lyrics.
I'm drawn to the engineering. Like I'm hearing stuff panned left and right on my little boombox stereo. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm not understanding that all of this goes into it. So as I grew as a musician and got into being an artist, got into being a producer, got into being an engineer, and going back to like the college dropout, it was like, oh my God.
That college dropout.
That's
The
right.
beats is
I just listened to that album on my way to Love It. I had to drive from Houston to Love It.
Okay.
And I listened to that whole album on the way and thought pretty much what you just said. Like, and the funny part is I was like, I still don't think he know his genius behind that. I don't
That
think
College
he
Dropout
ever
was
even planned
different.
for it to be
Man.
genius.
That was
You
my
get what I'm
first.
That
saying?
was like, because they really like it was his first album.
And
It really
because
was.
if you go through the albums, like after that, it went to when he went to Paris, right?
Yeah.
And it's got the song on there where "You'll Be My American Boy,"
Right.
right? And so I'm listening to the man's music progress, and he really just in the studio spending his life.
Yeah.
That's
What's
hard.
it gonna say?
Oh shit, I was like that with him. So when I was like 2, 3 years old, I remember just being in the truck. My dad was playing "Getting Back to the Darkest Hell" and Hell's Hot.
Mm.
That album was the first thing I ever heard.
Mhm.
But I grew up in the house with my dad just played all rock. He went to a lot of rock concerts, from Metallica concert, AC/DC, like. So I had that element was already
It
playing.
was a great
So
concert.
my mom
Yeah.
loved.
I think it was a great concert.
And Neil Diamond, Frank Sinatra was my mom's like favorites. So like hearing that all the time. But something about hearing DMX and the growl, his aggression, the tone,
Yeah.
just caught my ears right away. And then I heard the Chronic 2001, and that changed everything.
That's one of them ones too.
That was a good introduction.
Ain't gonna lie.
It was a good introduction.
And it was the mixing. So like
Another Dallas vibe.
when I was younger, just picking up on the mixing.
Another Dallas
Just picked
vibe.
it up every day.
Because that was DOC all day.
That's a DFW vibe.
That is a DFW
You know,
vibe.
you gotta give props to producers like Erotic D and writers like L Dog out of Fort Worth. You know what I'm saying? These are people that most people don't even know, right? They come up with like your Six Deuce, who's on that Dre album that's out of Fort Worth. Those are the people that were taken to California to help write these albums for Dr. Dre, right?
He giving history
See,
lessons.
they was in.
I know I had one
They
for a reason.
they was in competition with your boy Scarface.
Yeah.
If y'all really look at them when they're dropping, Rapper I got them on the drop dates.
Oh, I didn't. What
Ghetto Boy,
was dropping when?
or Ghetto Boys came out
Ghetto
right
Boy.
before NWA came out. You get what I'm saying? But because NWA is LA,
They got more.
they got more airplay. They got more promotion behind them. They got more. They have labels. We had Jay Prince
Yeah. Doing it by himself.
doing it by himself. You get what I'm saying? Out there grinding.
Okay.
Out
Hitting
the trunk.
DJs up, out the
Yeah,
trunk.
yeah.
You get what I'm saying? This man was around. I grew up in '80s. This man was around Houston. Had people around Houston selling Scarface out the trunk. The Ghetto Boys out the trunk. Like these boys came up old school,
Yeah.
right?
So they really was platinum.
Yeah, that's what when I
Right.
tell you. I came to Dallas with this mentality.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta realize, like, growing up in the H, we was at 2.5 million people. We was at 6.5 million people when I left there at 19. And I'm in my 50s.
Man, really?
Oh yeah, I'm in my 50s.
I wouldn't get it. I ain't gonna lie.
Right,
Like really,
so-
I'm not trying to just
No,
say it. Like,
that's why I
get it.
told you. Like I came up on, I can't live without my radio, and
Yeah.
Run DMC and Kool Mo D and Houdini Friends and shit
Yeah.
like that. Like that was my music.
Wow.
You get what I'm saying? Like
And that's just shit I used to listen to with my mom and me in the car.
yeah.
That, you know what I'm saying, Al Green and all them people. So, you know.
See,
Yeah.
Houston was at a size then that Dallas is now.
See, man, this
And-
I
and-
fuck with you, man. This the type of conversation I like. I can sit here and nigga till 2 in the morning just
The,
thinking this.
the Diary sold 1 million copies in the day it was released in Houston. It hadn't been released anywhere else in the world yet. He released it in Houston first, and it sold 1 million copies day one out the gate. And that was back when he was making $8 on the sale of a CD.
Yeah.
So those two projects for Jay Prince helped propel him to a level to call himself a record label. And he did it out of Houston because we had the masses there. He had the ability to sell 1 million copies of a CD and pocket $4 million and let his label people that produce this, Mike Dean and these people, Dope E, people y'all don't even probably know, right? Like there's a DJ from Houston that a lot of cats don't know about named Dope E. There's a fool, my old cellmate. You know what's up, Dope E. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know, he a fool with it.
Yeah.
And he was signed to Backlot to a crazy deal. Like, and I ain't talking about a crazy deal where you're looking at his check going, this man didn't get paid. Now, a crazy deal, like you got to produce how many albums before you ain't on Backlot no more?
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? But that's how good this man was.
Yeah.
Jay Prince knew that.
I locked you in for a lifetime deal.
Jay Prince knew
I'm
that.
gonna pay you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For real.
I'm gonna take care of you.
But you're
But-
not going nowhere.
But,
Yeah, that's
but you here because you that good. Like it's some cats that came out of Dallas and Houston that really created what we listen to today. And it's hands down undeniable. I don't care who say it. You know what I'm saying? When you're coming from the East Coast, you got your cats. But in my opinion, like the Jadakisses, the Locks, you know what I'm saying? Them the cats out of New York that really put out that New York sound.
Facts.
Like,
Them, MOP.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
I mean,
hey,
Wu-Tang Clan, you can't deny them.
Come on, man.
Like they put out them sounds.
G-Dep.
Like G-Dep.
Come on, man. Those were
Those were New York people.
Right? I'm not excluding Jay-Z from that
yeah, but
thing.
but
But if you want to hear that street
Right,
yeah,
shit,
you talking about
That's
all of that is what grew into what we hear as 50 cents and
And
Jim
Jay-
Jones
yeah.
and all
That's,
that.
Yeah,
that's why I
that's
say
what that is.
it's the eras
That's
it's
right.
the eras of it because you have those where it's like them that wasn't necessarily my era. It ain't. I'm not calling them trash or no shit like that. It's just I didn't listen to them because it was in my era, so it didn't catch my ear. So when people tell me,
It was a lot of trash out of there.
but it's kind of again like I always represent the basketball. It's like somebody catching Jordan on the Wizards, and I'm trying to convince you like, bro, this is the best nigga in the world.
but
They
y'all
like,
know you the fuck. That's not what I
You
said.
got
yeah, they
Which
look-
is true.
They looking at the Wizards
You
like,
got
bro,
doing this.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know, just like the kids today, like it's kids today that'll tell you Paul George is they go. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Absolutely.
Why would you pick
you
him?
ain't talking about Kobe. Like if we ain't talking about Kobe, what the
Say,
KD, you know what I'm saying?
my son
I love
stay
KD,
on
but-
some.
Yeah.
My son stay on some stuff that I'm like, who?
Yeah. And so and it's kinda like
How you gotta take away from the GOAT of the game?
if you're not still in the mix, that's why like I appreciate kind of like I'm like before I even say them, I appreciate you because you do bring the people that you bring legends, but you also bring the people that's doing shit today. You know what I'm saying? So like a Gilly and Wallow, you know what I'm saying, where they respect their era, but they also appreciate what's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? And they also appreciate each era where they can tell somebody from this era, hey, you need to go study so and so because if you do it like so and so did it, man, you really gonna turn it all the way up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, it's everybody got their era where they're gonna have what they personally feel, but it be the people that be too locked into their era. Where you may have somebody that is in your era that's so locked into a Run DMC and can't appreciate listening to they can't appreciate listening to yeah, you know what's
That's a big difference.
they can't listen to
Hurts
it.
my ears.
I was gonna say like
It hurts my ears.
like with,
You know what I'm
like
saying?
New York wise, they love them, but they can't listen to a Pop Smoke.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
That's-
bro.
Where it's
That's
like they both New York, but you got 50 Cent who embraced Pop Smoke, who understood what's going on today.
5-year form.
There you go.
Yeah,
There you go.
that's what I'm talking about.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They can't appreciate that because they like, man, it's not this. And it's like, as I've grown older, I'm 36 now, I'm gonna be 37 this year. As I've grown older, I almost got sucked into that warp where I'm like, I had my era of basketball. I'm a basketball fan. I had my era of basketball, and I'm like, man, these motherfuckers be flopping too much, man. They soft, you know what I'm saying? And I almost got there with the music. But honestly, the new Dallas cats, man, I fucking love what they
Oh,
do.
yeah, it's a lot of cats.
I listen to them.
Dallas.
I feel like Dallas is the only city outside of the other ones that don't have the I'm younger, so
Now, you can say
the backing,
You can say it.
the around 80s of music compared to the back they used to.
but because it was stolen from them.
That's true.
It was stolen from us,
Yeah.
Mhm.
right?
So
Like
they really had to shine. I
They-
feel like
man,
now
we do know, we got the DOC that wrote the whole 80s vibe music
See, we
for the
have
world,
yeah.
right? He wrote only because his voice got hurt.
Yeah.
He wrote all of the stuff that we jammed in the 80s and into the 90s, right? He helped create that vibe that made Tupac who he was. On that note, I want to say some funny stuff. This is how these generations skip like this, right? My daughter's 13. These days, I work for ESPN mixing and
Super dope,
mixed up some stuff.
Yeah, that's super dope. I'm like, wow.
Miking up the reporters and doing like the Shack shows and all that. Putting ahead, making sure all the equipment stay working.
Why would we have an audio? Can we give it up to that word real quick? God damn. I love that, man.
That's what that's. I started out though, just like y'all. Like I said, I built my own first studio. You get what I'm saying? Out of a pile of wood, a spider dude would rent me for $250 a month, and a pile of equipment that I bought. You know what I'm saying? Like, I built my first studio just like everybody else, and was told while I was building this studio, I'm playing games. You're playing games. You need to get out there and get a job.
Get a real job.
Come on, man. Come on, man. That's it,
Right.
And married to a woman who comes from a family with professors and bankers. You know what I'm saying? So they really on my line. You ain't got a college degree yet. I went to school when I was 28 and involved in an accident and got a little law settlement. You know what I'm saying? My parents didn't send me to college.
Not for
real. You feel me? Like they was doing their best to send me to the corner store. You feel me? So it was what it was. But I built my way like that, and out of nowhere, it just ended up where I ended up. You know? So I said that to say this: never quit doing what you're doing.
Man, say that to the camera.
Yeah, never quit doing what you're doing, because what you're doing is a pathway, right, to where you're really supposed to be. If you walking like you're supposed to walk, you right where you're supposed to be.
Yeah.
If you're not, you've already told yourself.
Yeah.
You've already told yourself you're not supposed to be there. So move around.
Nah, for real.
Because that's not where you've been called to. You feel me? I know that I got to where I'm at today because I followed that path. Right? I took my little car stereo stuff onto this before I knew it. I had people that was throwing raves, bringing me on board with them because they needed to. I didn't know what rave was. I was wearing polos.
Yeah.
You feel me? I'm from H.
With the stars down.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Right, man.
I told
I ain't gonna slip my crease on these hands.
I was told by this girl that was talking to me after the rave one night. It was like 5 a.m. She on the stage talking to me, and the ticket girl from the front come up and hand me the ticket money, and she said, "This was your rave?" And I said,
Wow.
"Yeah." And she said, "Oh, you should really try harder to fit in. You're really cool." And I thought, "Bitch, you in my rave. The fuck you talking about? I need to fit in.
You didn't dress the part, though.
You in my rave."
Whatever you did, you didn't dress the
Every
part.
DJ that was on the stage, I invited to this motherfucker. You came here because of them DJs.
Yeah.
It's all right.
I
You
need to try harder to fit in.
Yes.
Get the
Because
fuck out of here. Where your backpack?
did not look like what the outside party.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
but
that's what she looked at.
I'm not from there, and I
So
don't know.
you came for a different reason.
I'm there for that. I was there for that guap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When she found out who doing it, man, that's not who.
Yeah.
I was gonna think someone totally different.
Conversation changed after that. Huh?
I had a policeman at a rave in Houston I was throwing in the Astro Hall tell me how would my mama feel about it, right? And I said she had the ticket sales counter collecting ticket sales money.
You gonna answer for yourself.
Go ask
For
her.
real.
What you mean how would she feel about it?
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, because back then raves was the equivalent of Woodstock in the 60s. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was in there doing their drugs and whatever, you know. You had grown women walking into that place dressed way underdressed. When I say underdressed, I don't mean like they wouldn't fit in the dress category, like they ain't have on enough clothes. Grown women in there like that. So how did my mom feel about it? She took their $22.
For real. That's your role.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's right.
Have a good time.
And told the Houston Post, I'm proud of my son.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Nah, for real.
So,
Man, quickly, I don't like taking over your show or nothing, but I want to ask me a question.
Go
I
ahead.
want to know more about your background because we damn near golden in the city. I want to know about you because I love and I respect what you do, and I want to, like, after all is done, I want to tap into like hearing your sound and all that shit. So like what got you started? Did you do something like did you go to school, like all that type of shit?
about that smells of what you're saying, like follow what you want to do and like staying true to yourself and on with it. Self-taught when I was like 18, 19, I wanted to be a streamer. Like I was big on games when I was in high school, so I was really onto the Twitch wave before it blew up.
See, that's a different era.
And I really wanted to get invested into it, but the cost of it, the startup of it was expensive. Just like getting the whole streaming setup, the internet and everything. Mm-hmm. And I had some psychedelics one night, and I was sitting there playing the game, and I asked myself, like, this is what you're going to do with your life? But I've always wrote music since I was little. I always was just write music or just freestyle. And so at that same time, I dropped the controller, went to Amazon, or I went to Guitar Center, ordered a Scarlett interface and a microphone, and still have the same equipment to this day. And I was 18, built a studio in my house. My brother was a natural freestyler, so just would record him all the time, would record myself here and there. The homie would come over, hot box, shit, wants to freestyle, I'll record y'all right now. Did that, tried the confidence to kind of like, I'll charge somebody for some studio time or go wherever someone wants to record. And just been doing that for roughly 6 years until I found the studio. And then I have a true love to Dallas music too, so I'm very tuned in to from 2009 to the world to now. Mm-hmm. So I feel like now I've created my own sound, but it's also through I work with Zach Savage. I work with Cash Page. She's a girl in Dallas, and a couple others. But there's a wave of 2,000 people right now.
Don Tolliver and Travis Scott like that. So when you say Cash Page, was like, yeah,
that's my go.
Yeah.
That's the background is very Dallas.
Are you from Dallas?
Born and raised.
Okay.
I've actually only been outside the city very few times. Very recently is more so building my catalog, so I've just been recording with a lot of different people. I don't know how many songs I have in the vault currently, but about a couple thousand range. Yeah, I'm just waiting for everything to start releasing, start getting out there, start dropping, and waiting to see the boom.
Man, you gotta come to LA with me, man.
I'm hoping for any.
You gotta come to LA with me. I wouldn't say you gotta come to Houston with, but that's his territory. I'm actually trying to Houston.
I'm going to Houston when I was younger.
He say he do. He's gonna say he ESPN. You go to Houston. Nothing like that.
For real.
Hey, now we're on
I moved back home a couple times. You know, I left Houston on some different grounds.
Gotcha.
I wasn't always a music producer.
I full on engineer. I wanted to produce, but something about just sitting there working on a beat. If I have a loop or a sample to a beat, I can expand upon that. But it was just I'll get in my head. I really want to sample a lot of songs, and so I'll start there and then just can't get to the next spot. But something about vocals, I just have the sweet spot with vocals. I'm very big on vocal texture, like hearing someone's tone, the delivery, and the beat choices too. I feel like I've delved into the science and the psychology of the engineer and the artist. So it's just I haven't had a single bad studio session, unless it just was already bad off rip. Like the person just came in just mad or something. Yeah. I've never had a studio session go sour. And
You get those from time to time.
Yeah.
But they stick around long enough.
Because I really kind of got away from recording. I do more mixing now.
Yeah.
But my sessions are therapy. You know,
that's
how I feel like, man, we not in the studio. Because I do everything from the crib. Yeah. So, for one, you're coming into my house and it's a home environment. You know what I'm saying?
Welcome to KushandKonvos.
Welcome to KushandKonvos. You feel what I'm saying? So, it's not like, okay, you're here 8:59 clock. All right, so, you know what I'm saying? It's like, man, we damn near come in, talk for an hour.
What's going on with your day?
Yeah.
What kind of beat you feel?
Because I'm processing everything they telling me, because they might be telling me some bullshit done went on, and man, my baby mama woo. But they try to record this club record, and I'm like,
not gonna translate.
That's when you gotta jump in that production
but it might. But I gotta understand that they trying to record this club record. There's gonna be a little bit of extra aggression here. Got to dial this game down. That nigga finna be screaming here. You know what I'm saying? So all of that goes into it. But then at the same time, as that therapist, I'm hearing what he wants to do with his baby mama, and I'm trying to turn it around. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, yeah, shit, that shit, but man, just
really listen,
man, just shit on him when you get this made from his records you finna record. Bro, yeah, shit. Okay, cool. You need some water, you need some liquor, and I cooked. You know what I'm saying?
An engineer and therapist have a lot in common. I feel like over the years, just being an engineer, you're with the artist at the most vulnerable times.
Yes.
The most vulnerable times. Outside of getting a haircut or something, you're with the
feel
artist at the most vulnerable times. They're coming there, they're gonna be in there mad, pissed off, sad, happy as fuck, going through some shit, having everyone there. Like,
like they not to cut you off, my bad, but like they literally will be on the phone having that argument right before the session, or will text you, hey, I'm pulled up, my bad, I'm on the phone right now, and will come in 10-15 minutes late, my bad, bro, man, tell you the whole situation of what's going on, man, my bad, I'm late, bro, whoop, man, shit, you can pull up this beat, man, I just emailed it to you, and it's like, okay, slow down, bro. I got some smothered chicken. I got some smothered chicken wings and some rice that I cooked. You hungry?
Well, I ain't been in the studio in a while, so I'm glad to hear like ain't shit changed.
Ain't nothing changed. But ain't nothing changed. But I'm saying,
That's it.
Ain't shit changed but the beat.
it's therapy, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I do it from the crib. Like, you in a full-fledged studio, you know what I'm saying? So it's like people come to this for a getaway, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had people, like, I had certain artists that came to my studio literally because it was the only quiet place that they knew. Like, they literally would come, hey, shit, I'm finna book 4 hours with you. Okay, cool. The first 2 hours, they take a nap. Like, they literally take a nap. Like, I go in there, bring some covers, lay it on them, like, shut the lights off, close the blinds, and I go play with my daughter or something. You know what I'm saying? They literally, they come out, shit, I'm ready, bro. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I know you actually needed that because, you know, you in the trap all day, you here all day. Like a lot of, especially the street artists, they don't have a lot of time where their mind can truly be clear, where they don't have to worry about looking over their shoulder and no shit like that. Because people know me. Like, I don't just go around and load. I was a good guy, but it's like, man, people know. I'm like, bro, I'm not on shit. I'm a regular guy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not finna get over it, bro. Like, I'm not doing no stupid ass shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I fuck with you, I'll fuck with you. And so it's like, I take that as a compliment for someone to feel safe enough to say, hey, I'm just gonna lay down and work for a little while. It's like, nigga, I know you've been up, nigga, probably 3 days in a row. Like, I can smell it on your clothes, you know what I'm saying? Like, not that a nigga stank, but it's just like, I could, like, you haven't took a shower. Yeah, like, nigga, you been,
shit we were talking about earlier.
Like, you been grinding.
He tapped in.
Like, sit your ass down, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then too, like, because I'm about what goes into your body, like, by the time they wake up, nigga, I got some hibiscus tea with true Texas honey. I pay attention to damn near everybody that have a session with me, they leave with something out of my house because they'll tell me I'm listening to certain things and they might be like, man, my allergies kicking my ass. Well, okay, cool. I got some honey from this region and I'm sitting there thinking, okay, I'm gonna give them some hibiscus. I'm gonna also give them some eucalyptus and tell them that also I'm gonna give them a spoon of my sea moss that I made, the Irish sea moss from the Caribbean. And you know what I'm saying? So I'm doing, so I'm thinking all of
I'm
this.
giving them a blunt.
Fuck you, man.
I'm a cannabis doctor. If they feel
Don't smoke blunt.
if they feel often anyway,
Yeah.
Don't smoke blunt.
I don't smoke, so
I understand.
I can give you some shit because I'm in LA all the time, you know what I'm saying? So I can't talk too much on it, but it's like I can give you what you need. But I don't know nothing about it. I can give you a shot and tell you, hey, I got premium tequila, you know what I'm saying? This is Matthew McConaughey shit right by the way. So I can give you some premium shit, but I can't, man, when it comes to that, I haven't done a drug in my life, you know what I'm saying? So all I can heal you naturally. You know what I'm saying?
I use words, not the words.
For real. Nah, that's dope though, man. That's what's up. My bad. I ain't trying to
No, you fine, man. I love this shit because, like, you know what I'm saying? This is honestly on the cool. This is what the fuck Kush&Konvos is really supposed to be about. It is about a group of people really just having a conversation. You know what I'm saying? motherfuckers over weed, but it's really a conversation. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if these niggas learned a lot, but I learned a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because it's really, like you say, it's 3 different generations of producers, engineers up here that, you know, have a different story to tell.
Well, and nobody can say that what he's saying is on point. It changes. The music has changed.
It has changed
I was
from different
I
generations.
stepped out for 10 years at the end of the Little Dougie run, right? And the She Flies and all that, right? I stepped away for 10, 12 years. I went to Colorado and grew weed, right? And I was out there for what? Like 10 years.
Yeah,
Right?
he gone for a life.
Gone for a minute. And not until WAPO, long live WAPO, not until WAPO passed away did I come back, right? And I came back because Chris, Young P, right, had just came home from the feds.
Oh, okay.
And he moved in with me. We built him that studio, right? Audio heavy. And
You learned something different right there.
oh yeah. That's all my BG.
Well,
That's my BG.
tied a lot of them for me. I know that. So Pistols, Chris would be, if I have a mentor in the city, Chris has been my mentor.
Okay, yeah. I'm the one that's about to do the new media creation studio next door.
Learn something different today.
I'm bringing all the stuff I've learned from doing television and film for the last 10 years, right? So that's what we're doing for the last 10.
See how connection work.
We're finna
This
build
way
like,
connected the dots over here, man.
we're finna build, Pistol and I are finna build the first
I
ever.
didn't even notice.
We're finna build the first ever in the world.
Don't say it on camera.
First ever in the world studio that, like the one we're about to build. You know what I mean? This place will be able to do everything from a podcast to record your album to, as we grow, shoot movies. Like, it's gonna be the first of its kind.
I've been audio editing for 2 years. That's been the place I've been able to grow and like everything in. So that's definitely gonna be the boom.
I've been off for like 3 weeks. Right now, I'm just doing NFL drafts and Hall of Fame show stuff like that. So I'm off for a little piece here and there, 5 days, 6 days in a row. So I've just been at home putting together that whole studio right now at my house so that I can bring it and install it. And
the person that's been at the studio up 24 hours or all night is me.
Man, that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, that place.
Dedication.
I love it.
That place was built.
I really don't get tired at the studio. It's the one place I can go to outside of the house and outside the room. I can go to the studio.
Yeah. What happened at that boy's little service that we had for WAPO? People was talking about some shit, and somebody said something about what WAPO wanted, and like 3 people at the same time responded in direction of me, like, to finish what y'all started. You know what I'm saying? Like, just see me and this dude Deontay. You probably don't know that cat. Artist out of flew home, and now I'm finna fly to Canton, Ohio for the Hall of Fame shit.
Wow.
And the Pat McAfee show there. And
Shit,
I got like the wings here in town. Cause I like fuck with the local broadcast when I really should. You know what I'm saying? It should be my days off.
Hey, as y'all see, we had a little
But I
technical
wanna go up
difficulties in
there
this
and see what
motherfucker.
place. I
But we
can't
gonna
sit
catch
at
y'all
home
next time for
and
part
watch the
2.
game on
So
TV
y'all motherfuckers
without
tune in.
knowing.
Hold on, I'm trying to get to this shit.
Yeah.
Where
You
is
know
that?
what I'm
There we
saying?
go.
Like, so that passion just shifted from like his
Alright,
passion
there we
right
go.
now. Like
You know what I'm
you said,
talking about? We
music
back in this
and
bitch one more time.
And I went up there and asked him how he felt about
All right, so we're gonna catch y'all on the episode too. We had technical difficulties, but you know what I'm talking about. We still over chopping it up, so we're gonna catch y'all on season, or not season, the next repeat of the episode. We had technical difficulties, big shut down on us, but it's all right. You know what I'm talking about. Till next time, I'm your host Chevy. Be easy, baby.